We've talked numerous times about the magnitude of what we're doing. It's supremely important to the city of Atlanta. It's important to the Cousins family. It's important to the game of golf. Every time I'm back, there's a moment of surreal feeling, trying to wrap your head around where we are, what we're doing, the sense of urgency that we're coming into the home stretch and we want to finish strong. Some of the historical elements that we wondered how they would fit on the ground, it always amazes me. They go back so perfectly, you know, it's like they're always meant to be, and obviously they were. I made sure this one was on camera, so I came in the right way.
Welcome to Eastlake. Security is the best out here.
It is.
No question.
And the friendliest.
Exactly. Good to see you, sir.
Great to see you.
All right.
There's certain projects that feel like there's some destiny there. It just feels like it was meant to be. I just feel the weight of the history of this place. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of it?
This is, after all, Eastlake, a course with a legendary and redemptive history. A place that is no stranger to challenge, to reimagination, to rebirth. With each shovelful of dirt and every footprint in the red Georgia clay, the latest incarnation of the Phoenix begins to take shape.
I've been blessed with an ability to see how things were once formatted and find ways to use my creative energy to respect them. I've had a lot of fun just being inspired by these amazing places that once were, and the idea that I'm able to participate in trying to reclaim those pieces. It's great. I've always been an early riser. A farmer, early bird gets a worm kind of thing. Most important is to pay respect to the course that gave us Bobby Jones, Alexis Sterling, trying to make sure we best respect the importance of this club to this area. Those are always the things in the back of my mind. Getting up early and getting after it is just part of the deal.
We've always thought about our history, but we also have always thought about the future of Eastlake. So when we approached this project, we were like, if we can find a way to both enhance the historical significance, but also be progressive, we wanted to do that.
I'll remember when I was waiting for you when you finished this green, and I asked you the question, how did you know you were finished? And you just smiled. So, how did you know you were finished?
I don't know. I mean, you're hoping for goosebump moments.
Yeah.
You know, those help.
It all started with an aerial photograph from 1949. A wide and blurry image lost somewhere in Eastlake's archives. This image captures the essence of the course where Bobby Jones and Alexis Sterling learned the game. And it gave Andrew Green a fuzzy glimpse of the possibilities at Eastlake.
We were walking down the 7th fairway. There was an area between 6 and 7 that was really overgrown. I mean, he kind of just stopped, took out his iPad, and he started sketching. And he said, this is what this could be like. He said, imagine if you could see from here across the lake and see the whole golf course. What he was saying was the clubhouse and the lake are like our Pacific Ocean, and we want to highlight those features, and having the golf course more historically accurate really resonated with us.
By the end of today, we'll have 7 of the front 9 greens ready, and I think it will make it really fun for the members and their guests. But then on a national stage, when this thing shines next August, yeah, the players are going to be blown away by the differentiation from hole to hole.
As construction heads into winter, nearly every inch of East Lake is altered. The mission to bring this historic golf course back to life is progressing quickly. Yet, with every decision made, the delicate balance between the past and future must be carefully considered.
You're dealing with golf courses that are so important to the game of golf. I feel it's important to find the connections in any way possible and find ways to connect the modern game so that when you play it, you feel that connection. That you can envision Bobby Jones standing there beside you, experiencing the golf course again with you.
It's just shy of reopening, and East Lake's transformation is nearly complete. Andrew's vision comes into view, and the course is once again ready to host the world's best. After a year of reimagining the course at East Lake, a story that was originally written in 1908 finally reveals its next chapter.
It's really been this idea of polishing our original intent of what we were trying to accomplish with each of these goals per the golf hole. There were things that we felt like we had to do because they were a part of the history of this place, and they needed to be a part of the future story.
It was a tremendous learning experience. We had to pivot a few times, but every time we did, it was for the betterment of the design. Our time with Andrew was not only spent on the golf course itself and the architecture, but also the member experience. I tell people when they walk out the door of the clubhouse, we made every single part of the golf experience better, period. Coming to the entrance this morning, I couldn't help but think of the journey of Alexa Sterling and Bobby Jones, how they walked across the street and entered the property and what they might have seen. We are definitely, at least in the respectful nature of the golf course that they played and the lessons they learned from this amazing place.
Having a more historically accurate golf course with some of the features that Donald Ross had, but also how the golf course played when Bobby Jones and Alexa Sterling and others grew up here. And so we're trying to mirror those two priorities, but at the same time have a competitive environment for the Tour Championship and other major golf events that are going to test the game's best.
And I don't know if I was destined to do this or not. I'm just tremendously honored for the opportunity. I hope when folks tee it up that they appreciate what we've done.